The Korean entertainment industry and millions of armies around the world are shaken by news that is not only shocking but also raises huge questions about the future of BTS. On July 31st, 2025, two BTS members, Taehyung and Jungkook, became the center of attention after a short video uploaded by X account at HYBE showed the two walking side by side at Incheon International Airport. While it was initially said that this trip was related to a prestigious fashion event in the United States, the reaction that followed was far wider and full of speculation. Is this a sign that BTS's contract with HYBE is on the verge of ending for ARMY? This airport moment felt like an unexpected emotional movie. Over the past few years, public interactions between Taehyung and Jungkook have been rarely seen, mostly due to individual activities, solo projects, and mandatory military service that temporarily separated the two. However, this short video offered a scene that many never imagined. Taehyung casually glancing back, searching for Jungkook, before gently patting the magnate's head with a warm smile. A simple interaction, yet for fans, it meant the world. But it wasn't just this rare moment that made it special. The trip was made with only minimal security staff, without the presence of HYBE's senior managers who usually always accompany international trips for BTS members. This triggered a wave of rumors that this departure wasn't just about a fashion event, but perhaps the first step toward a major decision that could shake the foundation of BTS and HYBE. Since early 2025, whispers about BTS's new contract negotiations with HYBE began to surface. Sources inside the music industry said that discussions regarding contract renewal were not going smoothly, with several crucial issues sparking tension between the agency and the members. Some of the rumored sticking points include artistic freedom. Members want full control over their music, concepts, and future collaborations. A revenue distribution. Claims that royalty shares and concert earnings are not fully transparent. Individual time management. After years of living under tight schedules, members want more room for solo projects and personal life. These issues previously only circulated in fan forums and gossip media. However, Taehyung and Jungkook's departure without HYBE's main managers was seen as a signal that internal agreements may have reached a critical point. Although officially said to attend a high-profile fashion event in New York, speculation has grown that this trip is much more than a simple catwalk invitation or photo shoot. Some international entertainment media claimed that Taehyung and Jungkook are scheduled to meet with several top executives from major US music labels, including companies that have worked with global stars like Justin Bieber and The Weeknd. If this rumor is true, it could mark the first step toward forming a new international label for individual projects or even a subunit outside HYBE. Two of BTS's most influential members secretly meeting foreign companies is no small matter, said a Billboard Korea industry analyst. This could be the start of a historic move if they are truly planning to leave HYBE. Many fans expressed their joy at seeing Taekook's closeness again after a long time apart. But not a few admitted they felt uneasy and scared because of speculation about leaving HYBE. Army from Brazil Road. I'm happy to see them walking together again. But why does it feel like a farewell? Their smiles look sweet, but their eyes are hiding something. Emotional reaction videos from fans at the airport also went viral. Some were seen crying, some shouting begging BTS to stay together, and others holding banners reading, "We stay with you whatever you choose," as if realizing that a big decision is being considered by the two idols. HYBE, which usually quickly clarifies major rumors, this time chose silence. A brief statement issued by the company's spokesperson sounded flat and unconvincing. Taehyung and Jungkook's trip is part of a professional agenda planned long in advance. There is no reason to speculate about their relationship with HYBE. Unfortunately, this silence only fueled more speculation. Many fans and media believed that if there truly was no issue, HYBE should have been able to give a more detailed explanation to ease ARMY's anxiety. International music observers argue that if Taehyung and Jungkook decide not to renew their contracts with HYBE, the impact would go far beyond BTS. BTS is HYBE's biggest asset. If two key members like Jungkook and Taehyung choose their own path, this could trigger a domino effect that shakes the entire K-pop industry. said an analyst from the New York Times. Moreover, their departure could usher in a new era where top-tier K-pop artists begin forming independent labels, demanding full control over their careers, and challenging the trainee agency system that has long dominated the industry. So far, there is no certainty whether this rumor will truly lead to the end of BTS's contract with HYBE. However, fans are already bracing for the worst. Many imagine that next year, once all members return from mandatory military service, BTS might plan their final comeback under HYBE before taking a different path. On the other hand, some fans remain optimistic that this is merely a negotiation strategy to secure better contract terms. But the fact that the two youngest and most popular members chose to travel abroad together without the usual full management escort is a signal that's hard to ignore. Now, the world's eyes are on the United States. Is this trip by Taehyung and Jungkook just another professional engagement? Or is it part of a larger plan to leave HYBE? Will BTS return as a complete group, or will the world witness one of the biggest separations in modern music history? Until a definite answer is given, one thing is clear: TAEKOOK's brief airport moment has become one of the most emotional, mysterious, and potentially history-defining pieces of BTS's journey. A scene that may determine the future direction of the group that changed the face of the global music industry forever. Just hours after the TAEKOOK video was uploaded, top media outlets like Billboard, Rolling Stone, The Guardian, and CNN Entertainment made this story their headline. Many questioned the real reason behind the sudden international trip of these two BTS members, especially since HYBE usually releases an official announcement for such major agendas. A Rolling Stone reporter wrote, "The sight of Jungkook and Taehyung at the airport together is not just a nostalgic moment for ARMY, but a sign of a potential power shift within the Korean music industry. Is this the beginning of their independence?" This coverage only increased the pressure on HYBE, which still has not provided a satisfying explanation. Their silence is fueling theories that something bigger is being kept from the public. BTS fans are known for their sharp attention to detail, decoding every small gesture their idols make, and this time is no exception. Within hours, countless conspiracy theories flooded social media. The most talked about include color code of outfits. Fans interpreted the black and white outfits worn by Jungkook and Taehyung as a symbol of farewell and a new beginning, claiming it was a deliberate message to ARMY. Jungkook's hand gesture. While waving, Jungkook seemingly formed his fingers into the letter F. Fans speculated it meant free or freedom. No HYBE logo in sight. Observers pointed out the absence of HYBE-branded staff escorting them, unlike typical BTS international trips. Secret meetings rumor. Speculation resurfaced that they were heading to meet major US label executives, possibly Universal Music or Scooter Braun, fueling theories of a new independent deal. These theories may sound wild, but BTS has a history of leaving subtle hints that only their most devoted armies can decode. Some entertainment law experts believe this. Rumor could escalate into a massive legal battle between BTS and HYBE. The group's exclusive contract, signed in 2018, was said to last 7 years, which would end in late 2025 or early 2026, depending on military service extensions. But internal conflicts rumored earlier this year raised a critical question. Will every member renew, or will some choose a different path? Seoul-based entertainment lawyer Park Ji-hyun stated, "If disagreements over copyright shares, promotional schedules, or creative freedom are unresolved, contract renewals may fail. If that happens, a lawsuit between the agency and the artists is very likely, especially considering BTS's worth in the billions." A messy separation could lead to one of the biggest legal cases in K-pop history, given its massive implications for HYBE, BTS, and global investors tied to their empire. This uproar also reached international artists who have previously collaborated with BTS. Some left heartfelt messages on social media. Halsey wrote on Instagram's story, "No matter what you decide, your true friends and fans will always be by your side. Love you guys." Chris Martin, Coldplay, simply posted one word on X, "Hope," with a purple heart emoji, making fans speculate that he knows something the public doesn't. Charlie Puth commented under the TAEKOOK video, "Big moves coming," hinting at a major project outside HYBE. These responses only added weight to theories that Taehyung and Jungkook's trip to America was not just for fashion shows, but possibly a game-changing career move. The emotional wave within ARMY continues to rise. Many are voicing full support for TAEKOOK, saying their happiness and freedom matter more than any binding contract. Yet, others still hope BTS will stay with HYBE to keep the group intact. They fear this move could fragment BTS or reduce the chances of a full group comeback. "We want them to be happy, but we're scared this is the end of the BTS we know," wrote a fan on weverse, gaining thousands of likes. All eyes are now on the United States. Reports suggest that in the coming days, Taehyung and Jungkook will not only attend an exclusive fashion event, but also hold closed-door business meetings. U.S. media claim one secret agenda is to discuss launching an international independent label, which, if true, would mark a new era in global music history. There has been no official statement from either idol, but many ARMYs hope TAEKOOK will offer at least some clarity to ease their anxiety. Until then, the world can only speculate and brace for the possibility that this trip could mark the beginning of BTS's new era outside HYBE's shadow.